All right, working skid steer today. Got a no start, so doing a coil, kind of messing around here to see if we can get this thing to run, baby. Battery's good. Electrically, we're testing out. The switch got 4-volt. Do some plugs in it. Probably tap a starter. Right there. It'll go. I've also got wiring connected to it, so I got to pull switches. Yep, pull some switches. See if I can get down there on that starter. All right, so I pulled some plugs on it, and we're gonna do a change. What I did find was that they had a power cable was the issue for no start. So the power cable wasn't loose, but the ends for the switch was only getting about 4 volts. And I'm like, okay, so I looked at the actual battery terminal. My battery terminal smoked for the cable, not the terminal, but there's an accessory wire that comes off of it that was frayed out. So I'm gonna run a whole new power cable for them and do some plugs and tune up. So here we go. All right, so I threw a new coil in it here, okay? We're gonna do some new replacement plugs. Hopefully these ones are gonna set just fine. We'll kind of see. There we go. I got a chaser if I need to chase them, but I think we're gonna be fine. They were pretty charred, but yeah, it was the terminal coming off of, that goes to a bottom accessory cable. This went to the post itself. The one on the post was just like fried. So we're gonna get it to turn. Kind of weird, the wiring on this thing, because it was so finicky there, only getting certain power to certain areas. The fuel pump was like kicking on and kicking off, kicking on and kicking off. So kind of like, what the heck's going on here? But yeah, new plugs. He did buy something that was he bought a, make sure if you buy these for skid steer tractors that you have the right bolt holes drilled. You can drill other holes for it to fit in there, but this one was a no-go, so return. But yeah, here we go. Another day, and then I got a brake job, I think like 40 miles away, so quite a drive. I might be wrong, but well, that looks like that's missing a hose right there. I'm looking through this thing going, well, you got some wires that lead to Death Valley somewhere. I don't know. Heading down there somewhere. It looks like it goes to hydraulic pump. It doesn't go to any switches, that's for sure. One thing I did see was their fuel gauge. That fuel gauge is clipped out, so it might be that ran to a fuel gauge and it's coming back from the pump. There's fuel pump wire. I didn't see much of a sending wire coming from anything back here. I'm like, well, I don't know. So skid steers, huh? So looks like we got to put a couple of them wires there and run some new stuff. But yeah, I hope y'all been good. Right now I still got that brake special going for $120 for front, $120 for rear. It's by parts. Show up with grease fluids, get you taken care of. All right, so I ran a new cable all the way down to right there, and new one off the switch lower, and the upper is going to an inline fuse so it doesn't blow. Been having a problem with blown switches, so see if we can get this thing with an eye connector on it, run it, and let's see how she fires up. All right, let's see if she runs real quick. All right, power on. Tell me the starter dying, we'll see. Oh, it wants to go, that starter's dying. Well, it's a starter. But I can tell you, this thing is heavy and it is not easy to get out of there. 3 14mm bolts. You got this little window right here to mess with. Not fun, bro. Got me some hardware. Power cable hanging here. But you can see I ran a new wire, 2 new wires off of there, which hopefully that's not our problem, that regulator.